Look at this. This whole town is powered by this one alpaca. I absolutely love it. The entire town just runs off of this little guy. Hector's his name. And dag nabbit, he runs this city. Town. Place. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there is, that would make more sense. Sometimes it's just how I feel, you know? Sometimes I just want to do it this way. Alright, so we gotta go visit this area and speak to the Vanu Vanu. My brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Okay, cool. So this is the new theme, Arcs, of the new area. You tell me. I've been asking everyone. Do you feel like this theme matches the area that it's in? It's just like a strange one to use. Why did they go with jazz for there? Absolutely. I played it for my wife, and she was like, she thinks like big band, like she's thinking like speakeasies, you know. I was thinking I'm like the during the day music, elevator music, yeah. I feel like is more akin to like a casino. Like I would expect that to be in like the Gold Saucer in like a special room. We play some high stakes poker or something. This is the slow version because it's at night. Alright, we might not get the daytime music anytime soon, so we'll come back later. Alright, I'm done. Are we all ready to leave? Onward to Kazama Uka. Can they see you? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if they can see you. So they might not be able to... I hope it works both ways, because the thought of ghosts, you know, while I'm sitting here just jerking off around me, that's just terrifying, you know? You don't want that. That's why, going forward, I'm only going to live in houses that I built myself, you know? Because I know no one will be there. Well, actually, no. Then there's like burial grounds. But hey, just don't build on Indian burial grounds. You know, it's cool. I don't know. Sometimes words come out of my mouth, and I just wish I could take them back.
The land of rainbow terraces.
This is a really cool area.
Of all who visit without fail, the many-colored marvel.
The fog in this game ruins everything.
Current of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow,
I don't think it's the worst.
must yield.
It is kind of like, you kind of get that in games in general.
Together with Wuklamak,
It's
we
for
proceeded
Papa.
along the marshy trail,
Papa.
a road upon which the Dawntrail and his comrades once
It's hard to nail fog down sometimes, because fog itself, like, you have to, I feel like you have to be pretty intentional with how you want it to be seen, because fog in general, you're not supposed to be able to see anything. Maybe it's because I'm watching a stream, but the graphics don't look much better. That could be. It might be that. I will say they are better, but it's not that much better, really.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
One thing I will say, and I don't like, please don't spoil me, because you can just giggle to yourself, but I was a little disappointed at the selection of the scions that were going to be hanging out with us. I can't see anything else. Is it just me, or did they kind of bring like some of the least popular scions on this trip with us. Like Kryl. You got Alpha No. We needed new scions. I would have liked that too. Why can't we get Final Fantasy 16 level graphics? I don't even want to know what an MMO like that would even look like and just how many difficulties it would be. Like, it's a 2010 game. There you go. No, but it would have been cool if we had maybe just different scions. You know, I tend to be kind of like a little bit of a purist when I'm talking about, you know, who I want to travel with. My two big ones. Well, obviously Estinian's my favorite, but I'm kind of a classic one. Like I like either Thancred or I like Y'shtola with us. Like one or the other, you know, just or both of them if you want to have a really good time. It ain't getting updated with 2024 HQ graphics, yeah. I think that's the challenge with MMOs and open worlds too.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tolihiola does not want for natural wonders.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
My dream game of Thrones Red Wedding would have been my dream game of Thrones Red Wedding would have been all scions dying in the ultimate. I thought that's where you're going. And we getting new ones as we enter this expansion. Less cliche. Yeah. I don't think they're ever going to do that. I think there'd probably be a lot of criticism from the player base, even if sometimes it would make for a more interesting story.
I've been here before.
I mean, do you guys know Ysael was a good scion? Sometimes you have to kill yourself for your ideals. They made scion deaths meaningless with Y'shtola. Yeah. The player base, believe it or not, was actually upset that there wasn't a way to save some of the bad guys that we've had in the past and somehow make them a part, you know, like yeah, I've heard criticism that they would have really liked like Emmett and that other guy, I can't remember his name, to somehow join us. And it's, I don't know.
Come on, Okanu isn't much farther.
The 14 ERP freaks, all they do is post porn on Twitter with Emmett and Graha. Yeah. Yeah, the community, it's unfortunate because when everyone's your favorite or when characters, you get so fucking attached to them, you have things where like the story, the quality it can suffer because, you know, you're so focused on ensuring that this person gets their redemption arc and they get brought on. Then it's like, oh, wait, you know that guy that like, you know, kind of tried to make a genocide happen? Like we're supposed to be like cool with him now and like we're just like kicking it, going to Whataburger together. I don't know about that. All right, cool. Cause like I've thought about stuff like that, but I don't know. I've been playing this game less and less as it's gone on, and I just have a feeling this might end up being kind of a long playthrough. Cause I'm not saying I'm not enjoying it, but so far, like for instance, I went all day yesterday without even logging in, and I could have, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do some reading, and I just did that instead. I can't think of it. I mean, you get the crown, and maybe you get mentor newbies by you can mentor newbies by answering their questions. Got it. Yeah, doesn't really do anything for me. All right. So this is Hanu Hanu. Enhanced. I really don't like these guys. Find them to be them and their dancing. I don't like dancing. I'm like one of those people from the town in Footloose. You best not dance in front of me, boy. It's it's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they are still recovering from the dam. Oh, yeah, because they were talking about the storm. Okay, I'm like, are they just a bunch of assholes? Indeed. Well, let's do what we can, what we came to do, and find this elector. There he is. Oh, fuck, are you gonna dance? Ohakalili. It's a Hana greeting. Surely you heard it in the last time you were here. Has she never been here? Oh, yes. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanuhali, welcome you to Oak Hanu. As elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of elector during the rite of succession. So that was easy. We just found him just like that. Give me the feat and test my worth. Cool. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Alright, cool. So we're gonna go, kick it. So, is this all Alphino is going to do in the game? He's just going to come up with reasons why we have to split up like it's Scooby-Doo, and every single time we're going to get paired with Wook. Is that really what his character is going to be reduced to? Alright, well, let's do it. About the Sephiroth theme? I'm guessing it had something to do with the whole Power Man 5000. This is all speculation, because I don't think they ever came out with a statement saying that's why they're not doing it, but I know there was like that band that claimed that they copied their music. I don't know. That's what it seems like. Alright. So we're gonna go do that. Because that's actually one of my favorite themes, I think, to come out of like, you know, the boss fights. It's a crazy awesome theme.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
How much easier it would be if Sorolja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu.
Okay. I did not expect that voice to come out of that.
I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
Oh no.
You made it after all.
No need.
It's the Saturday cartoon
There is
villain.
no time limit for
That's
this
what I was
session.
saying.
Now,
This
if you
guy,
would allow me to proceed.
he comes off kind of more of he's kind of like the bully. Like that ends like, to me he comes off more like in an RPG, when before like you get to the point in a JRPG when you kill God, he's like the bully that's like one of the first enemies you fight when you start off in like your hometown. You like kick the shit out of him, and then all of a sudden you find out that you're like the destined hero. That's how I see that guy.
It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
Maybe if you shut up and just listen, she'll tell you, Alpha. No, God, this fucking guy.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material.
Wait, so does that mean that they can eat what they weave?
But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing.
Oh, that's like with all the flooding.
How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
What does Two Head say about that?
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Uh-oh.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
Yeah.
Oh, mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts.
Damn.
Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling
Wouldn't these guys sound different if
then
bird
by all
people
means, draw your
were a thing? Yeah, well, that's why, like... Yeah. I'm not even going to say what I was going to say, but yes, I agree. I agree with what you're saying.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The Feat of Reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
I don't know why I'm so thirsty.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
I just have a feeling that these guys, like, they're obviously like the most loud and flamboyant. They're probably the weakest of the four.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
Ah, Mittens.
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you.
That's another thing I wanted to know. Like, are they actually like two separate people? Because like her father, the Dawn Servant, he doesn't really speak like it's like another being with him. Is this guy just actually just kind of crazy? I don't think they share one brain. They might. I guess it's like conjoined twins where it's two people. So the Dawn Servant doesn't like, the Dawn Servant kind of speaks as one, whereas this guy, He's like having conversations. I wonder if they ever disagree. All that matters is that they share one asshole.
Damn it. I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember?
Hey, Cloak.
Let's keep calm and think things through.
So, do we actually know if she's like a powerful warrior at all?
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
Because she kind of in the beginning when we first met her seemed like she might be kind of like a badass like warrior, but I don't know. Ooh, I get some boats. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help Hanu, then yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's go check out the raids. But I don't know why. Sometimes videos of people getting hurt. Just do it. Just thinking about it. I'm a terrible person. I'm sorry. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? I'm sorry. I don't know. I just got this visual that made me laugh. Any obvious problems? Yoshi P is watching. I don't give a fuck. Like, I think they should be watching like people play and consume their content. Because if they did, they wouldn't do some of the shit that they did, right? I agree. The waters look to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. I'm sorry, I cannot stop thinking now of old people slipping on ice, and I'm just trying to keep it all in. It's terrible, because sometimes there could be casualties in those situations. It's not funny. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. I've got alchemists up to level 90. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creatures seemed lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there is another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. Alright, I think I'm past it. The festival. This is traditionally... Wait, what? An occasion for celebration renewal, so without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited, the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. Huh. I mean, I suppose that could be it. Cool. So we're going to hold a festival. Like it's a like a rom-com manga. Make sure we have all the stuff. We're going to have like yukatas. We're going to have takoyaki. We're going to have fireworks. where you confess to your crush at the right time, and it means that you're going to be together forever. That's what we're going to get. Let's not be tasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seemed unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. So yeah, there's no like poison or anything. It's just everyone's got a case of the Mondays. That's all it is. They've contracted the SADS. Wuklamot's journey, it's only right we follow her lead. Oh, fucking goddamn it. Is it her journey, all right? Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. In that big building to the north, let's go and see it. Okay, so we're going to put on a festival for the locals. They're going to love it. It's also going to make all the wildlife happy. And Aaronville here is finally going to learn to stop being so serious. Yeah. Nice. Just something. Do something different in this game. Alright, so this is the float they're talking about. Oh, cool. I love these. These are fun. Okay. So there, missing eye. So there's 3 things I have to inspect. Is that as close as I can get? What else? Oh, right there. Yep. Those feathers. Gotta look out for those. Like the cushion or something. The beak. Why is it always 3 things? Because it's like, even if you don't believe that there's 3 things, they make it so you have to find 3 things. Because now I have 3 quest objectives. They're like, you're going to have to go get some lumber. You're going to have to go find one of those jade eyeballs. And then you're also going to have to find some feathers. The wood can only be found in the deadliest part of the forest. The jade, you have to slay a dragon in a cave to get it. You have to pull it off of a pedestal and recreate the same situation Indiana Jones usually has. And then the feathers, it's from a phoenix that also is level 100. Quest objectives. It's all about quest objectives. Or they're just going to be like, you can actually get all that stuff down at the general store. Fuck. We had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. The float. Yeah. Okay, cool. Anna? Iana. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? Yeah, when you say it like that, it does sound incredibly irresponsible. Just saying. I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. That's like kind of like those people that want to pray their tumors away, you know? Which, you know, hey, go for it. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirit. But we don't even have enough materials to repair the boat. We need a baxa for the missing eye. Uyuipo wood for the poles and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. I'm praying that I become a billionaire. Yeah. You know, you could always do that too. It's a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment. The wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however, the ones chosen is the victor of a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the farthest using wind magic. Okay. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. All right. All right, so we have to uplift the people. And apparently we can't use alcohol or THC to do so. Uh-oh. What's WizKid got? The winds chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. Pray continue. I like how they give you an option now. They're like, I got nothing. I'm going to say it functions as an arcane device. Precisely what I was thinking. This boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. I wish his voice was like that. A focus for what? What time is it? Alright, we're good. That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops, so if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. There you go. The float, a tool for magic. This is the first I'm hearing of it. Well, you guys live in a fucking just completely antiquated society that doesn't understand anything, you stupid fucks. Anyway, in the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest is poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a bright future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. All right. I know what we should do. We should summon a primal that'll fix the village and then kill it for experience. All right. Cool. So we're going to go speak with this person. Oh, man. I really hope the next keystones we have to do might actually be something interesting, you know? Because this feels like very... yeah. Chill. That's why I like these games. Like I need a bad guy. I need somebody to put all this teen angst at, you know? Somebody to hate. That's not my stepdad, Carl. It's I don't know, a lot of companies, it depends on what the industry is, but a lot of them are doing remote workplace, or just becoming a lot more remote friendly, and selling traditional office spaces. One, because the real estate market is fucking ridiculous right now. Interest rates are at, you know, very, very high, and coming off of how low they were. In addition to that, there's not a huge amount of supply in some areas. But it's like, stop buying companies and focus on us. Oh no, he doesn't want to do remote. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If that's just a kind of a shithead, just wanted to squeeze you guys for as much as he can get out of you. That's really what it comes down to. He wants you guys to do more for less, essentially, or with less people. We work in aerospace industry. Yeah, that just sounds like the guy's being a prick then. All right. Would be a good thing for a company. This place we're gonna be. As for Wook Ivu, he lives. Okay. I'm just like, dude, I don't care about this festival. Or like specials like that, or they do stuff. They don't tell you anything. Yeah, transparency is a big deal, but sometimes if they're not being transparent, there's a reason for it. It's always last min when we are told. Yeah, that's not good, man.
Right. The greeting.
You gotta do it. Do it.
Oh, Kali.
Why does it... This reminds me of an Undertale song. Do you guys get that? Have you guys played Undertale? Do you guys know... Am I the only one that fucks with Undertale? Wait, this sounds a lot like it. We lost one sales guy, and last month we lost our accountant. Oh, fuck, dude. That's not good. What the fuck? Oh, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. I gotta look up this song now. It's upsetting me so much that I can't remember the name.
Good. You brought your manners with you.
Does a music of 14, do they just like full on just not give a shit that there's so many songs that they've come out with that I've seen that seem like they're very much so a little bit of a ripoff of other things. I can think of a couple that come to mind that I'm like, oh, this sounds like that.
When in Ukano, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
I appreciate an open mind.
I don't. Close that shit off.
In fact, I get the sense we've met before.
Oh shit, that's her real dad.
You're Wu Clement.
It's her daddy. No.
Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wokevu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette.
Kill yourself right now. Do it. Jump. Do it. Do it. That's her grandpa?
Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
Will not. Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, alright?
All right then. Consider it forgotten.
Wow, he got over that really quick. Probably, I don't know.
How prompt.
Yeah. Kryl. You skipped some of it?
We're actually here about the Ihihana float.
Ihihana.
It's in bad shape, and
See?
we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
Abokisha. Oh my god, I was so close. I was like, Aboxia. No, I'm just kidding.
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my
Hakuna
services,
Matata.
I just used the last I had of both those materials.
Alright, now you're free to kill yourself because
My
you're
lawnmower
of
in
no use to
particular
us.
went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
We can't wait that long.
I have to
If you
look up
tell
that
me when to
Undertale
go,
song
I'll
after
gather
this.
them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit.
Alright, so this right here is actually kind of goofy, like funny goofy, that I actually...
What's with
This is
your Hanu friend
stuff that
there?
I'm like, alright, this isn't bad. If it's actually funny.
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair.
Wait. So this is a different person than the person... See, this is why I don't like the beast tribes sometimes, because there's like almost legitimately no telling them like apart from each other. I thought, I guess I need to remember the names better. I thought this was the person in the beginning that we spoke, that was like the elector that was with us. I understand I'm probably not paying the most attention. I'm kind of just
As strange
trucking
as it
along.
may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't her, though.
Well, maybe a little.
Allow me to
She's
show
gonna
you
take
where
credit
to
for it like that?
procure Uyuipo. We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
He kind of sounds like George Lopez.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
That
Yeah.
should save us some time.
All right then, let's get moving.
Uh-oh. He sent his lackey to do some spying on us.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Ihihana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
Alright. So we're gonna go over there. Neat. Thavnir. Thavnir wasn't a bad looking area though. Garlemald was just... Okay, gotta find this. Oh my god, this part of the game is so boring. Alright. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year. Big Storm. He did not survive. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I kind of stopped reading everything just because, I don't know. I thought some of the, or majority of the things we would be doing was kind of, and we as a group, as fucked up as we were, could not figure out, unsynced, as a party of 4, how to finish up that extreme. Xenos, the is it Shinryu? It's not Seiru, right? That's the other one. But yeah. Xenos Dragon. That was an interesting night. It got to a point where, like, I actually stopped drinking because I'm like, dude, I gotta fucking focus. I need to try and figure out what I'm supposed to do. All right. Yes, we collected your materials. All right, I think we're getting close to it. So my question with this is like, all right, so they're all lies. What's lies? How do none of them understand the secret meaning of like the float and what it actually does? Interesting. Bill, he couldn't do it. So I think the chance of him actually having any sort of combat class is probably very, very, very low. Chalks had the prediction of Beast Tamer, which seems like, yeah, I can see it. Oh, cool. Yeah. A float with Wook Lamont. Let's do it. The boat won't make me seasick, will it? Oh, fucking goddamn. Alright. Let's do it. I'm sure there's going to be some more hilarious moments. When are we going to get to do our first dungeon? Everything's still leveled at 90. They're usually odd levels. It's usually like, it'll be like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and then multiple of 10, right? Or is it actually 2? First dungeon's at 91. Alright. I'll have to go back and look if that's the case for all of them. I'm pretty sure like they have a specific formula that they follow. Can I give you a semi-spoiler? If it makes this portion of the game right now any more interesting, please. Because I'm fucking falling asleep. I'm not even trying to be a dick when I say this, but this has probably been like the most uninterested I've been at the beginning of an expansion. I don't remember when Rum's birthday was, but I just know it was like legitimately like many months ago. That's the last time I've done any sort of tanking. I have played a little bit of PvP since then. Very little. You're a step ahead of us, blah, blah, blah. This must be the likeness of Kixaya. I'm not even gonna lie, I bit my tongue doing that. I was trying to make a funny noise. It kind of hurt a little bit. Yeah, everything's made from reeds. Look at that. So reeds is like everything. Their food, their houses, their clothes, everything. That's kind of like me. Like everything in my house is actually made of mozzarella sticks and jalapeno poppers. And that's actually the only thing that I eat. All right. I'm ready to wrap up this chapter. Oh, wait, we still don't know what the bad guy plot is. Okay, so this is actually going to be... This could potentially be interesting if we have, like, some sort of a altercation.
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
So I feel like if this guy kills anybody or roughs anybody up, shouldn't he be disqualified?
As many times as you like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
Yeah, I feel like that should go without saying. Like, if you kill one of the citizens of, you know, the land you're trying to inherit, you're done.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Oh, this guy's going down.
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, We can hold Ihihana again!
Ihihana.
This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
This dude's willing to get taken out over the festival.
Very well, if that's what you want.
So he has a sword, and is that a staff? Oh, she's gonna get fucking wrecked. There's no way.
Everything into that blow.
All right.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us. But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
And then the Warrior of Light comes in and one-shots him. Because this guy's the equivalent to the level 50 jerk that we fought in the Wanderer's Palace hard. Oh, please. I hope we get to fuck this guy
Your
up.
brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you like.
Let's do it. Maybe the other brother's gonna come in.
Calm yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
So, are they saying that the other brother is an easier target?
Lucky for you. Eh.
Two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Talk to us, Third Promise. You're not dying, are you?
Jesus Christ.
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
I hate the way these guys look. It's so gross. Like, they don't ever, like, completely close their mouths, and their tongues are always kind of like... And again, that goddamn dancing they do. I hate dancing. Alright. Cool. I would like to see the two-headed guy go up against the oldest brother, and just get fucking split in two. All right, looks like we are getting close. This might be it. Gonna have ourselves a little parade, and then move on. I'm so fucking tired. All right. So we got to do the okay, the greeting. Are we gonna get a new emote? Okay. Time to run this shit. Look at those chicken butts.
So few have come.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
I don't really know a lot about Hrothgar, but our I don't really, I guess, care all that much to know. But I've noticed that same face model. They always have the horn, right? Are they kind of like the same with the Al Ra? You can't actually customize the horn, so whatever face is always going to have that same layout. I think that's the same for these guys, because I basically know of two different face models. There's that one, and then there's the one like that basically everyone uses. Almost no one actually used that model because it's kind of like, I don't know, less appealing looking. The other version is a little bit softer. Kind of looks more like a actual like lion.
Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest, but this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her!
All right.
Ready and...
I can get used to this.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
So, she's kind of following in her dad's footsteps.
Onwards to Kozanuaki!
Oh my god. Look, it's not the cringiest thing this game has ever made. It's up there, like some of the cringiest like MSQ content. A lot of the side quest content, you kind of come to expect it. Anything involving like one of the beast tribes back in the day, you just kind of, you knew what you're getting yourself into. But then there's sometimes like, you know, when like, I think they knew some of the content was cringy. So like when it came to the Namazu, they're like, oh, let's make it fucking hilarious though. I didn't mind the Matanga, the hippo drag racing. But yeah, I mean, come on. What do you expect? Oh God. They're being this reed thing. It's a primal. It's turning all of them. You guys are fucked. You guys don't have the echo.
Kishaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon
Actually,
the land to replenish its vital
what are
currents.
gonna be the boss fights? Since like it sounds like we don't have primals. I don't know what to expect. I really didn't expect Zodiark to literally be like what, the second boss, right? That we fought in Endwalker. Who was the first? God damn, I can't even remember now. Then obviously there's Heidi afterwards. I don't know. Is that how that works?
It worked.
Like a literal charm.
All right.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
All right. So that's cool. So I wonder what's gonna happen with old Two-Head. Oh, there was a bonus and it's no longer there. Alright. Alright. I need to see. I want to see that guy get his ass handed to him. The brother. This song kind of, at least in the beginning, sounds like "Oh Christmas Tree." Do you guys know what I'm saying? A little bit, you know, like like the piano version of that, like "Oh Christmas Tree," you know, like.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
Uh-oh.
Kona!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
So yeah, they did try to like do something with him. What is that? Rum chata? He's got rum chata. Well, that's just cheating.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Yeah, fuck your
Your
traditions.
approach was no less effective, Wuklamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
Hers was more
I
fun.
did. It was so much fun.
He's just a
Having
nerd.
visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ichihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu.
Wait a second. Are the trials we're going to have, are they literally going to be the other three competitors? That would be kind of wild if that's it. Because this is like the weirdest expansion so far, because you can't even like come up with who the main bad guy is going to end up being, because I don't even know if it's going to be any of the three people that we've met. Like, yeah, we might cross swords with them or something like that. But, like, I feel like it's going to be like we're going to get to the city of gold or whatever, El Dorado, and we're going to unlock some fucking ancient Allegan bullshit and have to fix
I
it
like
or
you
something.
even more now than I did before.
It's going to be Kryle's grandfather.
The feeling is mutual. And
He's
it's
like
not
preserved.
Just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
So what happened to the old two-head?
Five more to go.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
I like Kona though. Kona's he's kind of a badass in his own way.
The third promise? You must join us for Ikikana next season.
Smarter, not harder.
As Dawn servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now. Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
I'm kind of worried we're going to leave and the two-headed guys are going to come back and beat the shit out of everybody.
These are interesting times.
And just take it by force. Alright. Don't do anything shitty.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
Oh. That went better than I thought. I thought he was gonna find like a... Alright, well, hey. No loophole. He's like, I can't hurt the Elector. Maybe he'd just like take a child hostage or something. Alright. Well, but I'm not lying. I hope you do have a good night. And I will be signing off after I complete this quest. Okay, cool.